Well, football fans, welcome back. I'm your host, Pete Irvin, for On the Ball Report. Last report that we had with Hanna Wong, we said, how do you handle sometimes the difficult players? How do you handle them? Their menus, are they the right weight for training, or are they training properly? But anyway, want to follow up on the action of the Paulino Alcantara Cup. This is new to me, but I did manage to see all the games. When you look at your team there, damn good shape, fit, young side. Yeah, it did lack a little experience there.
Yeah. Their conditioning was very good actually. No major injuries, just some minor kicks there and there. But they did very well. They performed very well. Even if it was just their first time to join the league. They did pretty well.
And you've got to take into consideration as well, some of those younger players hadn't travelled outside Cebu, some of the players. And here they are, they're getting on a bus, they're getting on a plane, they're going, geez, my mum didn't pack whatever for me, my toothbrush, and however, they land in Manila and the game start. Were you surprised on the coverage of TV?
Oh yeah, it is actually a very good turnout. People from the cup was actually telling us that our game was the most watched.
Really?
Yeah. All three games actually were really a lot of maybe Cebuanos were watching the games live.
Yeah. Which brings me to the point, and I know you're going to say I don't have that details, but I got to tell you folks, this young side, when the league kicks off, that's the Philippine Pro League kicks off, these are the established, experienced teams are going to find it extremely difficult beating your side.
Yeah, hopefully next year we get lucky to get the win finally.
Well, I mean, the balance of the team, you've got a Spanish player in there in the defence, you had an Argentine player in there, and then you had the local boys in there. And I thought they did exceptionally well. I mean, it's all experience. There was not a lot of goals scored against them, which was good. But coming to the third playoff there, it went to penalties. What were you thinking when it said, oh, it's quite a penalties?
We were all nervous. Yeah, but we just hope for the best. But unfortunately, we fell short, but they did pretty well.
Yeah. Well, I must say, they're obviously disappointing. I remember in my younger days when I played, if we ever lost the game, especially on penalties or extra time, we went back in the changing room, the heads were down. But you've got to say to yourself, what kind of experience do we bring from that particular event?
Yeah, actually, after the games, in the bus going back to our accommodation, the trip was very quiet. You can really feel it's not the normal. It's very quiet. They don't want to eat, even if the game's finished. Like they're hungry, right? But some of them don't want to eat anymore because they're down. But hopefully, they learned a lot from their experience in Manila.
Yeah, there is a rumor going around. I don't know how true it is, but I've been asked to sign a contract with Cebu Football Club to go on the wing. But I should mention to you, when they say the wing, it means where the bench is and you sat down drinking water. So say goodbye, Pete. But okay, so let's look at the Pro League now. When do we think it can kick off?
We don't have a definite date yet, but hopefully late first quarter or early second quarter. We'll just wait for the official announcement.
Okay, so now Christmas is coming up. Where are the players right now?
Right now, they're in their well-deserved vacation with their families.
Are they training though? Do they individually training or running?
Yeah, right now they're doing their own individual training. So
Good.
that once we get back to normal training in their stadium, they'll be fit.
Hanna, $1 million question to you again is, what have you gained, what have you brought from that, all this experience in such a short time?
Yeah. Personally, I learned a lot. It's my first time to be with the team, and hopefully next year it will be easier to manage the team, and we'll get all their needs so that they can play better in the games.
Somebody told me this, so I have to be careful how I word it. But it could be an opinion as well. Hanna, when it went to penalties, you were jumping up and down. Is that true?
No, I was very nervous. My hands were shaking.
Oh boy. Listen, Hanna, thank you very much for your time. Team manager of DH Cebu Football Club there. There's a lot of good games to come up when the league eventually kicks off there. But folks, again, you know what? You've got to support this team. A lot of good things are going to happen in January and February. We can't tell you right now. But certainly you've got to support this team without any doubt at all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Pete Irvin, for the love of the game, as they say. And as they say, what a story. This is becoming a good story for the right reasons, because he has more than brains in his boots. And I'm talking about former captain of Liverpool and England, Steven Gerrard. Gerrard, after 17 years as a Liverpool player, accepted one of the toughest managers' job in the UK. It was in Scotland, and you know it was Rangers Football Club. He produced outstanding results, winning the league and cups. But what does Steven Gerrard bring to a club side as a manager? It's very simple. Simplicity of the game, along with his experience to players and coaching staff. Plus, don't forget, he has a very high level of commitment with his games, which is enjoyed by the fans. That's certainly by the fans who support the clubs. Now, Gerrard's experience and talent has been recognised at last by Aston Villa. And some pundits are asking, is there enough talent in the Villa team for a move? Of course, there's always talent in the football clubs. The players will experience Gerrard's passion and his game-by-game commitment to win. And you know, mark my words, one day Steven Gerrard will return to Anfield as manager of Liverpool Football Club. I'll put a bet on it. And of course, Jurgen Klopp, present manager, he says when he moves on, he bet you a bottom dollar there that Gerrard will move in. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Pete Irvin, and of course, it's for the love of the game, covering Philippine football and international news. This has been brought to you by Sun Sports and Bad Beat Sportswear. Share, like, subscribe and ring the bell for news, interviews, breaking stories. Thanks for watching On The Ball Report.